just waiting for somebody to come and marry you and then you live happily ever after. Like, there's real life after the big wedding day. And before we even start this video, just subscribe, hit that subscribe button, just hit it, you know, subscribe, drop a comment, like this video so it gets to reach more people and we can have a great conversation. Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, where have you been? Well, if you're not, how far? How my life has changed since I got married. My goodness, I do not feel like I can ever exhaust this conversation. I mean, for the sake of privacy and of course the persons involved, that's primarily my husband and my family members. I'm going to be, not talking so much, but of course giving enough to be able to speak extensively on this conversation, on this topic. So yes, everyone knows, from my last video, I really don't know. I've been trying to like post a bit from the wedding on YouTube here. I feel like it's just YouTube that hasn't gotten any video content from the wedding. I would try. I'm not promising, but that's not what I want to make this video about today. Yes. All right, so how my life has changed since I got married. 1 minute, guys. Okay, it's better now. I don't think that anything or anybody ever prepares you for what life should be like after. You can read it in books, you can even watch it on YouTube content, YouTube videos, and you can have like an elder sister or somebody that has been through that season or that is currently in that season and explain to you, but you just never really get it. For the life of me, I thought my whole body would change. Now you get it. I just feel like I would just feel like walking on clouds every single day, but it's just really interesting that I'm literally just my normal self. I still like the things that I like, just that there are a few changes here and there. The obvious one, number one, is the name change, and of course I had to change my house address. So it's so weird, like when I'm filling documents or I'm filling a form online and then I'm asked for my name, I would just be Koforola Kayode, and then I'm just like, oh no, it's no longer Kayode, it's now a new name, and then my house address, probably because I walk close to my new house, it has not really dawned on me to like maybe want to go back home. Of course, I've gone back to my old house since I got married, and the nostalgia, it feels really small. Like, I don't know what that thing is called, like when you go to a former place or an old house or your former school, it just looks smaller, like it just feels like you've outgrown that place or that season. So that's one of the things that actually changed, and yeah, it's still a bit of adjustment here and there. Number two is waking up to a human being right beside you. I used to live with my siblings before. Now I used to wake up with human beings, but just somebody that is a man, and you can just wake up in the middle of the night and then you find his hands on you, you're like, is that even proper? Yes, honey, it's proper. So yes, that's one of the adjustments that I'm making, just having somebody. Because I'm a cuddler, yes, I love to cuddle, but this other person is like, just stay in your side of the bed. I'm like, no, we're married, boo, you are my side of the bed, we are going to stay in this bed together. So yes, that's also one of the things that has changed, and also just learning to receive and acknowledge the nuances, the differences in personality. Okay, so let me give you guys a quick gist. Yeah, it's not a story, it's just a gist. So normally I eat rice in the morning. You will never catch my husband eating rice in the morning. He's like, why would I eat rice in the morning? That's too heavy. I'm like, what is heavy? Like, rice is heavy? What does that mean? And that's one of the things, like pressing your toothpaste in the middle, how you cut your tube of yam, how you fry your eggs. I think God is just wise, because God never gives you someone that's similar to you. Not similar in that sense, but someone that's very different, but still you guys share the same value. So that's also one of the things that has changed, just overlooking the differences and appreciating the similarities, and even appreciating the differences likewise. So that's also one of the things that has changed. The last but definitely not the least is just realizing that it's so easy to get lost in this idea of, oh, I'm somebody's wife, or let me just like not take on my own ambitions, the things I wanted to do for myself before I got married. Like, I'm just really thankful for the kind of partner that I have. You know, to those who do not know, I'm a media girl. I'm going to leave my Instagram link in the description box, so you get to like follow me and see what I actually am. Well, I really am. What I'm like when I'm not shooting content or being like calm on this chair. I'm not necessarily like the calm type, you know. So you hear stories of women that they got married and then they lost themselves, they were not able to do this, do that. And that brings me back to what you were doing when you were single. Were you literally just waiting for somebody to come and marry you and then you live happily ever after? Like, there's real life after the big wedding day. I mean, if you want big or if you don't want it to be a big wedding or a small wedding, there's actually a life afterwards, and that life actually counts mostly on you, for you to make it happen or not, for you to be happy. I mean, this is not to speak for people that got married against their will, or people that were forced into an arranged marriage, like you don't have a say. But as much as this is the person that you love and the person that you both of you understand each other, I promise you, you have 99.999.999, would I say, factor. You are a major factor of being happy, especially after your wedding, especially after the marriage, you know. So you have to pick up your hobbies, know yourself, enjoy yourself. Like, I usually can still go on solo trips and solo dates, but not as much as I would want, because of course I have to report to my leader. You get, sorry, someone's trying to come into the house now, so it's going to be a bit noisy, but I hope you guys can hear me. You know, so back to what I was saying, like, you have to be responsible for your own happiness. Do the things you love, you know, enjoy yourself, go out, find out your hobbies, the things that excites you, because after the marriage, after the wedding, you're going to be left with, okay, now that I'm in it, because the honest truth is nobody has the capacity to make you 100% happy, you know. So today I was speaking to my friend on the phone, and then we were speaking about, I was telling her that, because she was like, I'm calling her too much. That, am I not married? Why am I calling her too much? I'm like, girl, I'm going to call you a whole lot. I don't care. I'm going to call you so much. You have no choice. And then we just went on to laugh about how your partner is not going to be the only relationship you would need after you get married. I even think it's very unfair of you to place that burden on them. Like, you want to call them every time, you want to gist, you want to call them, you want to do this, you have to call them. It's just very, very, very wrong, and it's like I won't call it a burden, but it's just going to be very unfair of you to demand that from your partner. So that's how my life has changed since I got married. So let me know, to the new wives watching this video, or if you ever stumble on this video, drop a comment. Let me know how your life is changing, or how your life has changed, how I wouldn't say your body per se, because it's a process. So let me know in the comment section. I'm going to be reading all of your comments, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I would even say a very big thank you to on my last video. I mean, the momentum is gradually, it means becoming more intense. I love it. So I think that alone is enough inspiration to keep posting on this app. So yes, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Follow me across all of my social media platform. That is THELADYKOF, that is the Lady Kofo. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye from my end.